Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Fair Sports. For today's preview, Bulls versus Griquas, the second clash of Currie Cup round 9, which will take place at Loftus tomorrow, 4:45 South Africa standard time. And both teams coming off two bonus point losses last weekend, with their opposition running in 4 tries or more. So both teams trying to sort of respond and sort of trying to get back to winning ways, or at least trying to get back to sort of getting more points. The Griquas did quite well to get 2 points last weekend. The Bulls coming away with just 1 from Durban. So they'll definitely be looking to try and make a big statement as we sort of move towards the crunch time in the Currie Cup. For the Bulls, an opportunity for them to create some more data between them and sort of the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th teams, and to try, if the results go the right way, to try and get themselves back on top of the log. For the Greek, it was very, very important that they try and get some points out of tomorrow and sort of keep themselves in that top 4 race, try and keep themselves in semi-final contention. Before we look at the sides, please do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. We won't be live for this game, but we will be live for the other 2 Currie Cup matches tomorrow, so you can come and hang out with us then. But in terms of the teams for tomorrow, we'll start with the home side, which are the Bulls, and it's a return for ARENDSE, who comes back after having gone to the Olympics with the Sevens team. He comes back in the wing, but in the front row, no Lizo Oboka this weekend. Gerard Steenkamp, Skalk, Erasmus, and Morne Smith will be the front row. Ruan Okia and Walt Steenkamp continue their lock combinations. Very, very solid, very settled. We don't see too many changes there. Ono Buerta comes back into the starting lineup. Marcel Coetzee and Albert Lowe will partner in the loose trio. Marcel Coetzee will continue to lead the side. Zach Berger, Jan Goosen will be the halfback combination, playing a lot of rugby together. Jan Goosen struggled a little bit with the conditions on Friday. It should be dry in Pretoria, but potentially quite windy, so that could add a bit of a curveball. So interesting to see how he copes with that. The 2 wings will be Cornel Hendricks, who drops out of the centres back to the wing, and then ARENDSE comes in the number 11 jersey, very much in the mold of Hero Aplon, who is his hero, very highly rated by Jake White, and was having a very good season before sort of going off to the Sevens. The centre combination will therefore be Hale Forster back at inside centre, Lionel Mapu comes back in at outside centre, and then David Creel starts at fullback as he continues to do. On the bench, Jan Hendrik Wessels will continue his transformation into a hooker in the number 16 jumper. Sampiwa Mantazima and Jacques van Rooyen will be the 2 props on either side of him when he comes in. I think that Jake White will probably want to try and give Jan Hendrik Wessels some more opportunity off the bench and some longer playing time, because he kind of struggled a little bit in the Sharks game on Friday, where he was getting his first throw wrong and stuff like that. So if he wants to try and get a set piece sorted as a hooker, if that's what he's going to be sort of playing as in the future, then he's going to need as many minutes on the park, as many set pieces as possible, as many scrums, as many lineouts, to try and sort of sort out that all-round game in the moment under pressure. Janko Swanepoel will be partnered by Jacques Duplessis, who comes back into the side. And then Keegan Johannes, Chris Smith, and Stedman Gans will be sort of the utility back. I think he's really quite a useful player, Stedman Gans. Probably try and push for a starting spot, but Lionel Mapu is playing very, very good rugby. So you can understand he's going to have to sort of work his way back into Jake White's starting plans. But I mean, the squad depth of the Bulls is unbelievable. So they can just chop and change really as they like, without worrying too much about losing any sort of star quality and losing any sort of momentum or anything like that. In terms of the Greek, there's a couple of changes for them as well. In the front row, Mox Mkholi will be partnered by Alandre van Rooyen, and then Jano Buerta, who continues in a tighter position. But it changed to the locks as Stefan Willemse shifts to the number 4 to make way for Cameron Limsey, who comes in the number 5 jumper. No RJ Smith this week. And then the loose trio has also been tweaked a little bit. Ruan Steenkamp has shifted onto the flank in place of Gideon van der Merwe, who drops to the bench. Leola Dapula and Harno Sergio both get starts this weekend. Stefan Angura and George Whitehead will continue what is becoming quite a good halfback combination there. George Whitehead kicking very well, playing with lots of confidence, and him and Angura have been very, very crucial players for the form that the Griquas are currently showing. In the backline, Enver Brandt comes in the number 11, which means that Edwin Cato will switch wings in the number 14 jersey. Andre Swartz will partner Chris Hollis in the midfield, and Ashland Davids comes in for Tennis de Beer at full back. Off the bench, Janko Ace, Andrew Kuhn, and Eric de Jager will be the front row replacements. Jean-de Leonard, Gideon van der Merwe will cover the rest of the scrum, and then you've got Regan Oranje, Andre Swartz, and Idris ARENDSE, who covers the back line. It's a decent Griquas side, but it's also a very strong Bull side. So I think if you look at the 2 sides, you've got to back the Bulls to be able to go out there and get the job done. And the job is not even just getting 4 points. They need to come out, respond, get 5 points, try and prevent Griquas from getting any points, stuff like that, because that'll just help them create some distance. Denying Griquas 2 points is almost as important as them themselves getting 5 points. And I think that this result could have quite a big ramifications if the Sharks beat the Pumas and the Griquas beat the Bulls and the Lions were to beat the Cheetahs, for example. That top 4 suddenly starts shaping around. Or even if the Cheetahs beat the Lions, that top 4 can suddenly become even closer in terms of who can try and seal that third and fourth spot. The Sharks and Bulls have very big opportunities this weekend with, or this week rather, with Griquas and Pumas to try and pull ahead of the pack and sort of solidify their positions at the top of the log and try and ensure qualification for the Currie Cup semi-finals, which will take place on the 4th of September. Thank you very much for watching. Please do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I personally think it'll probably be Bulls by about 15. I think they'll respond quite well and probably try and punish the Griquas. Being at home always sort of helps, and I think the Griquas have been punching above their weight for a while, and I think are starting to sort of suffer the consequences of it, starting to slow down a little bit. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Stephen, and I'll chat to you guys soon.